Something that women will never admit is that they secretly only want men who they see as at least slightly above them in overall value. In order to test a man to see if he fits this role, women will attempt to control the frame. If they succeed in doing this, you lose the game of attraction, and they will most likely pass you over for a more dominant male who has better frame control. Here are 20 ways women try to control the frame of attraction. Number 1, she acts uninterested when she is actually testing your patience. The first trick many women use to control the frame is pretending she does not care even when she does. It is not rejection, it is measurement. In behavioral studies, this is called delayed reward testing. The idea is simple. If you chase harder when she pulls away, she gains emotional control. If you stay calm and unaffected, she loses that leverage. The silence test is never about distance. It is about power balance. The man who can stay still during emotional withdrawal silently takes the lead. Number 2, she challenges your beliefs early on. When a woman playfully disagrees with something you say, she is not always trying to debate. She is probing your conviction. In social psychology, belief stability equals perceived dominance. If you fold your opinion just to please her, she knows your frame can be rewritten. Confident men hold their stance without anger. It is not about being stubborn. It is about showing that your mind is not up for sale. Number 3, she uses teasing to lower your status slightly. A woman's teasing is rarely random. It is strategic. It is a light poke to see if you defend your ego or laugh. In behavioral conditioning, teasing acts as a dominance test. When you react defensively, you validate the test. When you smile and reframe it playfully, you flip control back instantly. The man who laughs at himself becomes the one she respects most. Number 4, she mirrors your calm to test your authenticity. When a man is composed, some women mimic that stillness to see if it is real or rehearsed. In emotional psychology, mirroring is used to read sincerity. If your calm slips under silence or mixed signals, it shows performance, not presence. Real confidence is rhythm. When your vibe does not break under imitation, she feels grounded, not guarded. Number 5, she makes subtle comparisons to other men. A classic frame control move is mentioning another man casually. It is not always about jealousy. It is about emotional calibration. In status studies, comparison triggers mild competition instinct. The weak man takes the bait and overcompensates. The strong man ignores it completely. Indifference to competition shows certainty. That calm response resets the balance of control. Number 6, she uses emotional highs and lows to pull your focus. Sudden mood swings can be subconscious attempts to lead the emotional tempo. In neurobehavioral research, whoever sets emotional rhythm controls the group's attention. When she shifts energy from excitement to distance, she is testing. If you follow or hold your pace, the man who stays steady through emotional turbulence earns silent respect. He becomes the emotional anchor. Number 7, she rewards small compliance to encourage more. When a man adjusts slightly to please her, she often responds with warmth or approval. This is not manipulation in a dark sense. It is reinforcement. In behavioral science, it mirrors operant conditioning. The goal is not evil, it is instinctive. The key is awareness. Once a man realizes approval is the bait, he stops playing the game. Number 8, she controls the setting to feel in charge. Inviting you to her favorite place, or suggesting specific plans, subtly shifts the power dynamic. It is a form of environmental framing. Whoever sets the location, time, and context silently leads the social tone. The confident man accepts or declines calmly. When he chooses his own tempo, he neutralizes the control without resistance. Number 9, she uses silence after emotional peaks. After deep or playful moments, women sometimes go quiet. It is not withdrawal, it is measurement. In emotional bonding studies, silence after connection tests how secure the other person feels. If you panic or chase validation, the frame flips. If you relax and let the silence breathe, it shows confidence. You become the one who dictates emotional tempo. Number 10, she praises your flaws to reframe your value. Complimenting a man on something minor or even imperfect is a psychological move. It shifts focus from what he values to what she controls. In cognitive framing theory, this is called value redirection. If she praises you for being sweet when you project strength, it is a soft attempt to redefine your identity. The strong man accepts the praise without adjusting himself. Number 11. She pulls away after deep connection. When a woman suddenly creates distance after things feel close, it is not always rejection. It is a security probe. In behavioral patterns, humans test boundaries to measure emotional stability. The weak man chases to restore closeness. The strong man lets her space herself back. By staying still, he proves composure. Control always flows to the one least afraid of loss. Number 12. She overshares to make you open up. Sometimes she reveals personal stories early, not for intimacy, but for control. It triggers reciprocity instinct. The average man matches her vulnerability instantly. The confident man listens but keeps mystery. In persuasion research, the person who reveals less always holds more social power. Controlled vulnerability is leadership in disguise. Number 13. She playfully questions your standards when she says, "Do you talk to all girls like that?" Or, "How many people do you say that to?" It sounds like humor, but it is a test. It is a boundary check disguised as curiosity. The right response is calm detachment. Teasing her back softly reclaims control. Over-explaining means submission. Ambiguity means dominance. Number 14. She acts chaotic to test emotional safety. When women act unpredictable or dramatic, it is rarely random. It is emotional chaos used to measure safety. In social psychology, the calm leader effect shows that stability under pressure earns subconscious trust. The man who remains grounded through unpredictability becomes the safe emotional center. She will subconsciously return to that energy. Number 15. She makes you earn small moments of softness. A woman will often withhold warmth until she senses emotional strength. This is not cruelty. It is instinctive selection. In evolutionary behavior, scarcity increases perceived value. When she gives small affection after resilience, it reinforces that strength equals reward. The key is not chasing the softness, but maintaining self-control until it appears naturally. Number 16. She tests your leadership by resisting your direction. When you make a suggestion and she resists lightly, it is not defiance, it is curiosity. She wants to see if your conviction holds. In group behavior studies, followers subconsciously test leaders through small acts of resistance. The true leader smiles, holds his ground, and stays patient. Emotional steadiness beats verbal authority every time. Number 17. She brings up other opinions to weaken yours. Mentioning what friends or social media think is a common frame grab. It makes her perspective appear backed by consensus. In influence theory, this is social proof framing. The man who stays grounded in his own logic, instead of joining the group narrative, becomes unshakable. Consensus is temporary. Conviction is permanent. Number 18. She uses time pressure to control decisions. Come now, decide fast. These phrases are not always casual. They are micro-power moves meant to rush your rhythm. In negotiation psychology, time scarcity triggers compliance. The confident man slows down instead. He pauses, recalibrates, and speaks on his timing. Calm delay breaks urgency and restores control instantly. Number 19. She gives mixed signals on purpose. When a woman switches between warmth and distance, it is not always confusion. It is tension engineering. In emotional neuroscience, unpredictability amplifies dopamine release. The brain links uncertainty to excitement. When a man stays composed instead of decoding every signal, he wins the long game. Her inconsistency loses power against stillness. Number 20. She tries to define you before you define yourself. Labels like "you are the nice guy" or "you think you are mysterious" are preemptive frame traps. They force you to defend your identity. Once you argue, you are inside her frame. The key is neutral acknowledgement, then move on. The one who never argues identity owns it fully. Confidence is not loud control. It is quiet certainty that cannot be named. If you struggle with having one-night stands or making an impression on the first date, then pay attention. We created 9 pre-date hacks, your pre-date guide to getting laid, my 10-minute game changer to end disappointment. This ebook kills your pre-date panic with 10 proven hacks. Flip that shaky mindset into king-level confidence, magnetize her attention, and walk in ready all in under 10 minutes. Say goodbye to feeling disappointment and hello to rejection-proof swagger, crafted for guys who demand results. Inside, You will find practical steps and exercises, such as a 1-minute mindset reset to ditch doubt, a 2-minute style blitz to look unstoppable, flirty openers to break the ice, and bonus moves to seal the deal. No more scrambling, download it to your phone for instant access, perfect for beating those awkward silences or refreshing your Casanova flair anytime. As a bonus, the ebook includes audio files discussing topics such as number 1 thing men should do on a first date, according to psychology. No BS dating advice for men. Most men blow the first date. Ready to rise and seduce women? Grab it now, link in the description. Download, level up, and transform your game. If you want to support the channel, smash that like button. See you in the next video.